Okay, good day everyone. Welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. You're probably wondering what's happening with the theft recovered Honda CR-V I've had in my shop for a long time and seem to work on in spurts. Had a blown head gasket due to the thief over revving it. That's all been repaired. We have a new fancy double row thick aluminum radiator in here which I really like. Seems to pass all the tests as far as running, driving, and not overheating. A few more odds and ends to put back together here. I got the timing set, I got the idle set. The AC, there's something up with that. There's too much pressure, so the AC won't kick on. And what do we got going on? Let's look at the inside here. The heater fan blower motor didn't work. It was seized up. I took it out. Got to get a new one of those. I vacuumed out the interior of all the mouse turds and mold. There was a mouse nest here under the kick panel for the computer, and this is driving me crazy here. Let me turn this off. Oh, gotta put it in park and pull the key out. Okay, good. Still got some mold issues to clear up, like inside the coffee cup. It's just all sticky and nasty. We'll get that cleaned up. I noticed the floor mats got stolen when the car got stolen. I've got a new fuel filter to put on. I got the spare tire fixed, had a hole in it or a nail in it. I got that plugged, and then working off the list. So, oh, that's right. Can't drive it until I get this fixed. It's got 3 broken lug studs on this wheel. So all different lug nuts, years and years of people snapping lug nuts and trying to put new lug nuts on the shorter studs. So I've got to take this wheel apart, then we can drive it. I just don't want the wheel to fall off. That would ruin everything. So I'm going to take this apart, see if I can get some new wheel studs in there and get this safe. That's next up on the list. And then we're going to give it a wash, a wax, a buff, and see what we can do with it. We could repurpose this thing, give it to somebody, make somebody happy, sell it, I don't know. Something. Let's get the wheel lug studs. I think I have some. Oh, look at that. I do. Got them right here. Let's put those in. Okay, all of a sudden the weather's hot again. Stella is the weather dog of the shop. When she lays out on the floor like that, she's hot. Oh yeah, it's hot. So we're working on the CR-V here. Got the fans blowing. I'll turn it off so you can hear me a little better. And we snuck in a couple of new wheel studs. Kind of did a tricky sneaker doodle. I just trimmed the metal back on the backing plate and was able to get the new stud in. I've now got it in position here. I'm going to actually tack weld the back here because it's not as tight as I'd like. Tapped and cleaned the threads and all the rest of them, and they all work good. Some of the nuts were, the threads and the nuts were over tightened from the tire shop. Recently put new tires on it, so thanks guys. So we got that fixed up. I'm going to put this back together now and take her for a drive, which we got 5 strong lug studs. Okay, I think we're ready for the recap. It's been 18 months since this CR-V was stolen. I replaced the catalytic converter, the exhaust system, both oxygen sensors, the cylinder head. One of the wheels had 3 stripped lug studs. I replaced those. Gave it a wash, vacuumed it out. Stella, come on, let's go. We're gonna go for a ride. Come on. Let's go up in here. It's the first time for a ride. Yeah, you're gonna like it. I now have a boot to lock it until I figure out what to do with it. Get stolen again. I had to have the police come to the shop and take the stolen tag off of it. In other words, the stolen record. When we recovered it, we did it privately without a police officer present. So they had to come and I had to prove that I had the plates, put the plates on, got the spare tire fixed. It's been a lot of work. Let me tell you, it's probably not worth it, I would say. I don't know how much I've spent on this thing, but it's probably more than the car's worth. Oh, sucked out all the mold, the mildew, the food. There's still a little bit left. Oh, I fixed all the dangerous things, so I'm going to take off my warning labels. And I think it's time to drive it. The AC still is, something's up with that. I got to fix that. And the fan is not there. So we have no HVAC. We are just going to start it up and drive it. Hopefully it works. And no check engine light any longer. That's awesome. I gotta roll all the windows down. It's gonna be hot. The paint needs some work. This has been a lot of work. A lot of work. It's been a long time. I need to service transmission. I put a new fuel filter on it, new radiator, custom radiator. Oh my gosh. This has been a lot of work. I can see out that mirror now. That's nice. So we're gonna take it for a little drive and just see how it goes. I gotta take these stickers off. These bother me. Stella is happy as a clam in the back seat there. So far the car is running. The wheels have fallen off. Feels spunky. I did mill the head 30 thousandths, so it has a little bit more compression than the standard CR-V. It's got a knock sensor, so it should be able to adapt for that. Oh, check engine light on. Dang it! Already. Rah, 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 rah. Well, we'll figure that out. Okay, well, it's driving. It's driving straight. Take my hands off the wheels. Horn works. Brakes are good. Turn signals work. Check engine light popped on. Can't believe that. Oh well. We'll figure it out. I think it's going to be a car again. I don't know how many more of these I can do. I mean, I could do them all day long, but I can't. I just don't have the capacity. I don't have the emotional capacity. But this one's working out. This is probably the finale for this thing. It's going to either go back to the old owner, one of my kids will end up with it. Motorcycles? Man, those are loud. Or something. Something will happen. Something good. Something good's got to happen out of a car that's been stolen, that had baked warm cookies in there being delivered to the homeless. I'm going to give it some beans here to see if it pings. It doesn't ping. Wow, it's pretty zippy, actually. Zips right up there. And I think it's going to be good. It's awesome. Windshield's not cracked. That's nice. Ride's good. All the shocks are good. Tires are fairly new. Brakes are new. Motor mounts are replaced. It just goes and goes and goes. I think once I get the AC and the heater fixed, it's going to be out of my life. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'll paint flames on the hood. Maybe I'll do hydraulics. I don't know. So, put her at park. She runs good. That's what matters. Check off my list. Stella, you want to come out of there? Come on out. No smoke out the back. I think it's got a miss. I think that's what's going on with the check engine light. We'll figure that out. Okay, well, always more to do. But it feels good to get this far. Really good. But I don't know how many more of these I can do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. And we'll catch you on the next video.